Welcome to another episode of Cooking for Wellness at NYU Langone Health. We are joined by a very special guest, Senior Vice President and Chief of Hospital Operations at our NYU Langone Hospital, Long Island, Dr. Joseph Greco. Welcome, Dr. Greco. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here today. I'm looking forward to cooking with you today, Chef.
So also in honor of Dr. Greco's love for Long Island's fishing culture, we are going to braise local black sea bass with some delicious market vegetables. So let's get started. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna set our pan to a low to medium heat. We're gonna start with a little bit of olive oil. We're gonna go ahead and sweat some sliced onions.
Now, Chef, when we're sweating, we're not browning, right?
Correct. Keep the heat low to medium, no color. Just gently allow them to wilt and soften. A little bit of red pepper.
Great, beautiful.
Should give a little sprinkle of salt.
Oh, okay.
Give you a little black pepper. So Dr. Greco, can you share any specific nutritional benefits of black bass?
Yeah, absolutely. I think in addition to tasting great, it's also low fat, which makes it low calorie, and it's actually one of the fish with the lowest levels of mercury in the ocean. So it's actually, overall, it's a pretty healthy fish.
Sure. Can you tell us, do you think there's benefits to eating locally caught fish?
Oh, I think there's a lot of benefits. First of all, it's the freshness. There's nothing like fresh fish.
Yeah.
Fish that are consumed the day or the day after they're caught taste completely different than something you're going to get in the market that could be 2 or 3 weeks old, actually, by the time you get to it. So the flavor is there, the nutritional profile is better, and overall, you just want to eat it and enjoy it.
It's just delicious.
The key thing is fish should not smell fishy.
There you go. Let's go ahead and add this sliced garlic.
Sure.
Make sure we keep that moving. I drop the heat a little bit. Once the garlic is in, you got to really make sure we don't burn and singe the edges. Keep it from browning. So we're going to hit it with just a little bit of white wine. So when you're cooking with wine, you just want to allow the wine to reduce, so you allow the sugars to concentrate and the alcohol to burn off. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and add some canned tomato.
Okay.
So right off the bat, people are asking, why are we using canned tomato? So it's not tomato season right now. So I think that, in my opinion, well-canned tomatoes are, they're usually preserved at peak ripeness. So I find that a very good canned tomato is, if it's not August in New York, it's going to be a much better quality than an out-of-season grocery store tomato, in my opinion. In terms of the flavor,
I agree with you. Now you're using diced tomatoes. It looks like just in their tomato juice, no puree or anything like that. Great.
We're going to add a couple of bay leaves. And we're just going to let this come up to a nice, gentle simmer. Now, speaking of tomatoes, first of all, they're packed with nutrients, and also people forget a lot. Red peppers, vitamin C, vitamin K, vitamin E, and literally a red pepper has a higher concentrate of vitamin C than citrus fruit. Okay, so we're up to a nice simmer. This is reducing. It smells wonderful. We're gonna go ahead and add some fresh cherry tomatoes sliced in half. The best sign of spring for me is the fava bean.
Yep.
Asparagus. We're just gonna lightly season our bass with a little bit of salt and pepper. While you do that,
one thing about black sea bass, Chef, you see the way it's almost translucent? It's not opaque. If it's opaque, it's a bad fish. So it's actually beautiful fish there you have there.
Interesting. I never heard that. We're gonna add the fish. We're gonna literally just kind of add it into the pan and almost try to get the vegetables almost like submerge it within.
Looks amazing.
So another great thing about this recipe is it's literally a one-pot meal. So our fish is in. I usually give a little just extra olive oil on the top. Helps in the oven, help it from drying out too much. And this is going to go right into the oven, 350. I use a convection oven, so it took right about 15 minutes. At home, without the fan, 25 minutes or so. So we invited Dr. Greco in to share some amazing news about the upcoming on-site farmers market at our Long Island Hospital campus. 1 year ago, Cooking for Wellness toured the Union Square Farmers Market, and this summer we will host our very own on-site. Dr. Greco, can you tell us about it?
Yeah, I'd love to tell you about it. I think it's an exciting project. So this year we are partnering with Smile Farms. Smile Farms is a group that works with developmentally disabled adults to find them employment. and we are going to partner with them to create a farmer's market in our very own parking lot. And we will have up to 6 stalls, hopefully more, and it will give the opportunity for our employees to purchase fresh vegetables and fruits right on campus.
Amazing. Okay, our fish is good to go. I'm gonna test it with our skewer, nice and clean.
Right in, nice.
Let's go ahead and plate.
Bon appetit. Excellent, just the way sea bass is supposed to taste. Delicious.
So Dr. Greco, thank you so much for joining us today. And we are absolutely looking forward to the farmers market at the Long Island campus this summer.
Yeah, please come out and join us out there. I think it's going to be quite an event, or a series of events, I should say. And thank you for inviting me to cook this delicious meal with you.
There you have it, a simple, delicious, nutritious, fresh, local one-pot meal. Please join us again for more episodes on YouTube.